Hey, this is Jim Shields, the Climbing Bushcrafter. Thanks for coming to the channel and being part of the Quarantine Knot Challenge. Last time we had the overhand knot, and I'm sure all of you were able to get that. And today we have the figure 8 knot. So the figure 8 knot has quite a history in sailing and rock climbing. It makes a perfect 8. It's oftentimes used as a stopper knot, especially in rock climbing. You can tie it so that, when it gets to the end and bunches up and tightens up, it's a lot easier to untie than, say, the overhand knot. So the figure 8 is just going to be 2 twists, 2 half twists, and then you take the working end, poke it through the loop, and there's your figure 8. It looks like an 8. All right, so the other way that you could do that, I've shown this in other videos, is the trick shot. You take this in your right hand like a dart, your left hand's here. You take the right hand, swing it out, the left hand, swing it back, and you make those 2 loops like that. It's hard to do like this a little bit, but 2 loops and then throw it through. Now I only got 1 loop on that, so this is the trick you can do with the overhand, but if I get those 2 loops, let's check it out. I'm right here, 2 spins and right through, and there's the figure 8. So we got it, okay? But the figure 8 is a basis for rock climbing. So if you're gonna get into rock climbing and you start to wear all the gear like this, the harness, you use the belay device and you get into it, you're definitely gonna need to know the figure 8 knot. If you ever go to a rock gym, the first thing they're gonna teach you is, hey, you gotta know the figure 8 knot, because then you need to learn the retrace figure 8 knot so that you could tie your climbing rope into this thing. So the figure 8 knot, very important knot. It's just 1 more twist than the overhand knot. And I'll show you a couple demos right now to make it easier. Just take it here, make 1 half turn, a second half turn, take the working end, go through, pull both ends apart. There you go. Again, you're just crossing it over, lifting this end up, bringing it behind, and then poking it through. And it makes that nice 8. Now, keep in mind that when this binds down and gets really tight, it can be hard to untie. However, it is easier to untie because you can work it out. It's easier than the overhand knot, which is this one from last time. This knot, if you get it really tight, sometimes you can't get it undone and you need to cut it or you need to use vice grips. Thanks for stopping by today, Climbing Bushcrafter, and checking out the figure 8 knot and being part of the Quarantine Knot Challenge. 4 o'clock every day, there'll be a new knot, so it might seem simple at first, but after a week or 2 of going through these knots, but I hope that you enjoyed this series, and if you like it and you want to learn knots, click the subscribe button right down there, and I'll see you next time. Climbing Bushcrafter, Jim Shields.